You know that feeling when your brand new Windows 11 PC feels, well, a little sluggish and maybe a little too interested in what you're doing? Yeah, you're not imagining it. But don't worry, in the next few minutes, we're going to fix that. I'm going to walk you through a super simple protocol to cut the cord, get your speed back, and put you in the driver's seat of your own machine. So here's our game plan. First, we'll pull back the curtain on the hidden costs of a standard Windows install. Then we'll grab our free toolkit for the job. After that, we dive in. We'll reclaim your operating system, lock down your browser, and finally kick back and enjoy a PC that's faster and, most importantly, actually yours. All right, first up, what is really going on behind the scenes? You get this shiny, powerful new computer, but right out of the box, it feels like it's dragging an anchor, right? Always busy doing something in the background that you never told it to do. It sounds harsh, I know, but we have to ask the question. There is a constant stream of data flowing from your computer straight back to Microsoft servers. The real question isn't if it's happening, but what exactly are they collecting? The official name for all this is telemetry. Now, in theory, it's supposed to help Microsoft improve Windows, by collecting performance data and crash reports. But in practice, it's a nonstop feed of information about your computer habits sent directly from your desk to their servers. But here's the kicker, this isn't just about privacy. All of that data collection, plus all those pre-installed apps they call bloatware, they eat up your computer's precious memory and processing power. They are actively making your expensive new computer slower than it should be. Okay, enough about the problem. Let's talk about the solution. We're going to fight back, and we're going to do it with a super simple toolkit. And the best part, it is completely free. We only need 2 little apps to get this whole job done. Our strategy is a simple 2-pronged attack. For the operating system itself, we're going to use a tool called WinToys. Think of it as our scalpel for disabling all that telemetry and junk. Then, for the web, we'll use the Brave browser to build an ironclad shield against trackers and ads. 1 tool for the PC, 1 for the web. That's it. All right, let's roll up our sleeves and put our first tool, WinToys, to work. We're about to dive into the guts of Windows 11 and surgically remove all the stuff that's spying on you and slowing you down. Honestly, this process could not be easier. First, just download and run the free WinToys app. Once you've got it open, you're going to head straight for the services section. Just think of this area as the command center for everything running in the background on your PC. Now, here are our main targets. In that big list of services, just hunt for anything with words like diagnostic, connected user, or telemetry. When you find one, just flip the switch to off. And don't worry, you can't break anything here. These are non-essential services that are only there for data collection. With every click, you're literally severing another data line to Microsoft. Okay, once those spy services are disabled, we can move on to the other resource hog, bloatware. Just head over to the apps section right there in WinToys. You'll see a list of every single pre-installed app. Just go down the list and start uninstalling everything you know you'll never touch. Trust me, it's so satisfying. With the operating system all cleaned up, it's time to secure our window to the world, the web browser. This is where we bring in Brave and its incredibly powerful built-in shields. Believe it or not, this part is even easier. In Brave, just open up your settings menu, find the Shields tab, and you'll spot a setting for trackers and ads blocking. It's on standard by default. We're going to go ahead and crank that dial all the way up to aggressive. So what does aggressive actually do? Well, it uses much stricter block lists, which means it stops way more trackers and intrusive ads. The only trade-off? On a very rare occasion, it might cause a specific website to act a little funny. If that ever happens, you can just lower the shield for that one site with a single click. It's a tiny price to pay for maximum privacy. And we're done. We've cleaned up the OS, we've fortified the browser. Now for the best part, seeing the results. Let's take a look at what we've actually accomplished here. This chart right here really tells the whole story. See that before bar? That's all the system power that was being wasted on junk running in the background. And now look at after. That massive drop, that represents the performance and the resources you just reclaimed. That power is now all yours again, to use for the things you actually want to do. So what's the final tally? What are your rewards? Well, you get faster boot times, snappier apps that have more resources, way less of your personal data being beamed up to Microsoft, a much cleaner, ad-free web experience, and maybe the most important thing of all, the peace of mind that comes from being in control of your own computer. Remember, taking back your digital privacy isn't just a one-and-done thing. It's a process. You've just taken a massive step forward by securing your PC, which really leaves us with one last, really important question to think about. What about your phone?